Look at this Smolder trying to Q me. You see that? He's walking up to try to Q me, bro. Wait, that Q hit? That's crazy. What? Just trade on the Leona, no? Wait, this Leona went domination. Crazy. And he is sponsored by a fast food chain next, so I can get free food. Fat as hell. Boy, big as hell. Boy, need a diet. For real, for real. I have one friend who's like obsessed with Taco Bell. I swear Taco Bell is like one of the worst fast food chains. But he loves Taco Bell. And as you could guess, that boy a big boy. Ooh, this Leona is trying her best. My Pyke is really scared to trade on Leona for some reason. I swear we could trade on Leona. Huge damage onto Leona. I did 100 damage. I auto Leona like 4 or 5 times and did 100 damage. My champ is too OP. What? Do we not just kill Leona here? Like, she jumped into the turret. Do we not just kill Leona there? Does Pyke not just hook Leona deeper into the turret and we kill her? Am I delusional?
Nothing more lethal than comfort. Look at you.
Like, bro, why is he so scared?
I feel most alive when I'm walking the line.
The Leona has actually been running it down this lane, but we're scared of her, I guess.
Money buys a gun or two. Thrill buys a reputation.
Yo, what's up, Lilith?
Every girl, there is a queen. Don't think so. Years of practice for everyone else.
These clowns are trying to duo dragon? Okay, just gonna reset. Well, you fucked up streaming because now you and chat have to hear me rant on my low elo games and baby rage. Oh, do we? Okay. I was not aware.
Raised by Noxus. Maybe I'll die in Demacia to make things interesting, huh? Only need one eye to hit my mark.
This grasp Nidalee thing is disgusting.
Well-behaved women don't make it in Noxus.
What is wrong with this Yone? What am I watching from this Yone?
Not so close.
Oh my god.
Last person
I think Pyke just missed ult. I'll just hug my tower as hard as possible, chat. Everything will be fine.
I'm the rose that survived the desert.
Surprised the Rek'Sai hasn't tried to dive yet. Or anything, honestly. So Rek'Sai ain't doing nothing. Which is surprising, because Rek'Sais are supposed to be aggressive early.
My folks keep telling me to settle down. Not my style.
Alright. I guess we're playing for the late game as Pyke, Samira. Pyke is a lane champion, by the way. Pyke is not a late game champ. Samira, you can consider her like a mid game champ because she likes playing for skirmishes. But like, Pyke is not a late game champ. His game only gets harder the later the game, or the way he wants to play, it only gets harder the later the game goes. Alright. We gonna hook her or what? Okay. Oh. Nice try, Pyke. Good attempt. Valiant effort. My god.
Growing up, my mama taught me one lesson.
I'm on the way, my brother.
The scariest thing. It's a mother's will.
Hope you can get her. Aw.
Take this. Taking a quick break. Try not to die while I'm gone.
All I can afford right now is Dirk plus Cloak, so I'm just gonna get another BF. Be honest. You're higher OP than Chloe and now he's quiet again? Bro, I don't even care about all that. For real, for real. I'm low right now.
It's all a matter of perspective.
I'd rather us all be high elo, all be high LP, than all be low LP. You know what I'm saying? No use talking shit if we're all like low LP. I'm gonna get dove if I stay on the turret. Rex size bot. I'm just gonna, yeah, he's here.
Guns and swords go together like rice and saffron.
Like they're late as fuck. I've already missed the waves and he's already got the plates.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy
But it's 3-12, so like at least I'm probably gonna win. I just gotta make the right moves, the right decisions, and not die. Even though it's very boring. This is high elo ADC. Just sitting back because my support sucks and doesn't know how to play the lane, and then my teammate's doing a lot. Hey, much appreciated the guide. I'm loving Samira, but I clearly realize that she can be just as weak as she is strong. I'm enjoying the ride with her. Yeah, definitely. There are definitely some games where you're just like hella underwhelming, but hey, happens. That's with any champ, right?
Push my limits, I dare you.
Like, sometimes you just have to be the reason your team doesn't lose. You don't always have to be the main character, you know? You can play multiple styles. If I'm weak-sided, hey, nothing I can do about that. No point in forcing. Like, my team is gonna win me the game regardless. Would you say she's a sleeper pick? I wouldn't say she's a sleeper pick. She has games where she's really good, and they're obvious. I wouldn't say she's sleeper, but she's definitely not a meta pick. Like she has times where she's really strong in the meta, and then she also has times where she's really weak in the meta. Because there have been times where she's been strong. It's not like she's always been weak. Right now, she's very weak though.
An enemy has been slain.
Colin, losers cute. You think the buffs will do much now? These buffs are terrible. It's like Riot has no idea what they want to do with Samira, because they don't like Samira. They don't want Samira to be strong, really, because she's like Zed, where she just like stomps noobs. But the thing is, they also just don't know how to buff her. That's the thing. They buff her in the most brain dead ways possible, like, oh, more Q damage. It's like, bro, that's not the problem. The Q damage doesn't fix anything, and also these buffs are Mickey Mouse buffs anyway. They're not even actual buffs. They gave her more early game scaling damage on her Q, like bonus AD damage, bonus AD scaling damage. It's like, bro, that does nothing. We don't even have that much scaling AD in the early game, or bonus AD in the early game. So like, what does this buff really do? Fuck that. Terrible buffs. Yes, bro, we're gonna take the turret. Relax.
I don't work.
What buffs do you like to see? So me and some other Samira players were talking, and really, I want to see more emphasis on the melee. I want to see her get more melee damage when she uses her sword. That would be a really creative buff, and it would incentivize her actually going melee. Cause right now, she's just a range champ that can also go melee. But like, how relevant is the sword in her actual gameplay or in her actual combo? Not really. You're only really going melee so that you can hit your EQ and actually get your ult off. You're really not going melee because you have more sword damage. Like, no one's thinking that. No one's going in and thinking, oh, I need to get close with Samira so I can use the sword. No one thinks that. Know what I'm saying? So, like, that'd be cool. I also think they should give her, like, a creative buff they could do is, like, some type of range on her E or passive. That would be nice. So, like, the one thing they could do that I was talking about was, when you get a passive proc, they can increase your E range, right? like for on that target or something, or for a short duration when you get a passive proc, like that'd be a creative buff, and it also like incentivize even more her having like a CC support. They could also just flat out increase the range of her passive, which would be cool. Give her more movement speed, that would be nice. I don't think her problem is actual damage. It's like getting that damage off or just surviving. They could also give her more survivability buffs, so more armor and MR. Scaling or base would also be nice. Because a lot of times I have damage. I'm fed enough to do a lot of damage. It's just like, am I tanky enough to actually get that damage off without getting one-shotted? And usually the answer is no. You think they should give her AP scaling? No, what would that do? You don't build any AP items, so what would be the point of getting AP scaling? You're not like a hybrid ADC like Kai'Sa, or ADC that builds Rage Blade like Vayne. Like, even if you get AP scalings, what are you gonna do with that? That would not help her at all. Are you still maxing Q after the buffs? Why wouldn't you max Q? What else would you max? You're getting even more damage on putting points into Q, like after the buffs. Why would you not put points in Q? Usually I don't like finishing boots, but against this team it's kind of criminal to not finish boots. They're like a full AD team, all auto attacks. To have options would be nice. I mean, it's not really giving us options though. We can't, like, all of our ability to scale up AD. There's no building AP. And we're a crit based champ, so like there's no building AP. We need crit.
Burned away my home. So don't expect me to follow anyone.
Unless they make some type of crit AP item. Which would be weird. I don't even know how that would work. Alright, we push bot here and then do drag.
Things mean little to me. I answer to myself.
If we weren't crit based, then like AP scalings would be fine. But having to build crit just kind of locks us into one build or one type of build. Also.
Years of practice for everyone else. Indari was a great captain. She taught me how to shoot. I taught myself how to kill.
Trying to secure Baron before Smolder gets his stacks off. Okay. Back on Baron we go. Any tips on how to engage fights with her? One second. Oh. You watched the guide, right? Well, I'll repeat what I said in the guide. Basically, when you're approaching fights, you need to think more of yourself as a Katarina than as a Jinx. Like, you're not trying to DPS from range. You're really just trying to get into the back line. You're not trying to DPS frontline champs. Like, that's not your role. Just think about your role before the team fight. try to wait for your team to bait enemy cooldowns, or try to wait for the enemy team to bait their cooldowns, and then try to all in with your ult. Pretty much, usually.
Money buys a gun.
Sometimes you are like playing to burst and you want to like go in fast. Other times you want to play slow, like wait for enemy cooldowns and go. It just depends. Everything depends. There's no end all be all for how you can play fights or whatever. Like you'll see it this game. This game I'm gonna be playing extremely slow because they have Leona Rek'Sai. These are 2 hard counters.
An enemy has been slain.
If I actually team fight. What? Alright, Yon. Don't pop off too hard.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Only need one eye.
I'm just gonna push mid.
An enemy
Yeah.
has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Women don't make
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Could have went to fight with my team, but my team was paying me for the inhib, so I just went for the play they were calling.
Get on me. Taking a quick break. Try not to die while I'm gone.
Alright, here I grab Mortal. This weed hitting harder than my dad with the belt. Huh? What? Yo, what's up, Flip House King? Big getting bows? Freaking finally!
Enemy has been
I
slain.
chose this life. And sure, someday it might get me killed. But till then, I'm unstoppable.
Pretty much in this comp, we just need to kill Smolder. I'll trade 1 for 1 for Smolder, because I know that, like, if we kill Smolder, we just win the game. He's, like, the biggest threat right now. This Elo looks fun. I mean, they just have 1 person inting. Oh yeah. Nice. Can't believe Smolder just let himself die like that. That's crazy. Because he could honestly probably have stalled the game out.